Letter of Undertaking. We are here to explain about Letter of Undertaking and the relevant provisions under GST. Why do you need a Letter of Undertaking? Is it mandatory? Yes, we will learn in detail about it here. As per Section 16 of the IGST Act, zero-rated supply means supply of goods or services or both outside India, that is export, or to a special economic zone developer or a special economic zone unit. A registered person making zero-rated supply may supply with or without payment of tax. If a registered person intends to make zero-rated supply without payment of tax, that is IGST, he should submit bond or letter of undertaking. Should a registered person making zero-rated supply without payment of IGST apply for LUT or bond? Until 4th October 2017, the option to avail the benefit of LUT was limited only to the status holder and the exporter having foreign remittance of more than 1 crore. In terms of notification 37/2017, dated 4th October 2017, the facility of export under LUT is available to all the registered person who intend to supply goods or services or both to SEZ or exports, except those who have prosecuted any offence under GST or any of the existing laws where the amount of tax evaded exceeds 2.5 crore. As per Circular Number 8/8/2017, dated 4th October 2017, a person intending to export under LUT is required to give a self-declaration at the time of submission of LUT that he has not been prosecuted. Please note, earlier, LUT or bond was required to be filed offline to the respective GST jurisdiction of the registered person. Now, online option has been enabled in the common GST portal. Here comes the question, is there any validity to letter of undertaking? Yes, LUT is valid for the financial year for which it is applied, that is 1 year. You may be thinking as when should it be applied? LUT should be applied before making export or supply to SEZ. After obtaining LUT the first year, in subsequent years, it should be renewed in the beginning of every financial year. Is there any transaction to which letter of undertaking is not applicable? Circular Number 45/19/2018, dated 30th May 2018, has clarified that in respect of export of non-GST and exempted goods without payment of IGST, LUT or bond is not required. What if LUT is not applicable? A registered person who is not eligible to furnish LUT shall execute a bond. The bond shall be accompanied by bank guarantee for 15% of the bond amount. The bond shall be furnished on non-judicial stamp paper of the value as applicable in the state in which the bond is being furnished. Having understood that facility of letter of undertaking is made available to all the registered persons making zero-rated supply, is there any exception to this? Any person who is not eligible to furnish LUT? Yes, there are exceptions to this. A registered person prosecuted for any offence under GST or any erstwhile laws in force with amount of tax evaded exceeding 2.5 crores. As per Rule 96A, the facility to export or supply to SEZ under bond or LUT shall be withdrawn if the registered person fails to pay tax due along with interest within 15 days after the expiry of 3 months from the date of invoice if the goods are not exported out of India, or after the expiry of 1 year from the date of invoice if the amount is not realized in foreign currency for export of services. However, the disqualification will cease on payment of tax along with interest. The said provision shall also apply for supply to SEZ. What if you have made zero-rated supply without payment of IGST and have not obtained letter of undertaking? Well, it was clarified in Circular Number 37/11/2018 dated 15th March 2018, delay in furnishing of LUT in cases where zero-rated supplies made before filing the LUT but in terms of the relevant provision may be condoned and the facility for export under LUT may be allowed on ex post facto basis, taking into account the facts and circumstances of each case. Which is the form to apply for letter of undertaking? LUT should be submitted by the registered person by filing the form GST RFT 11 on the GST portal. LUT shall be deemed to be accepted as soon as an acknowledgement for the same bearing the application reference number, that is ARN, is generated online. Having known the form, let's learn how to apply for letter of undertaking online. Log into the common GST portal. Go to Services. Under the tab My Application, select Letter of Undertaking and proceed with New Application. Fill the relevant fields. Select the financial year for which you intend to apply. Accept all the conditions by selecting boxes. Please fill out the name, occupation, address of the witness. Witness should be independent other than partner, director or active person in the business. File the LUT application either by inserting authorized signatories DSC for companies and LLP or by EVC for any other persons. Once a LUT application is filed, ARN number will get generated. Download and keep it for your future reference. What are the compliances to be followed after obtaining letter of undertaking? Mention the ARN in the export invoice or invoice issued to SEZ with the wordings as supply meant for export or supply to SEZ of goods or services without payment of IGST under letter of undertaking bearing ARN. Thank you for your time and we look forward to hear from you. For more such videos, watch our channel and follow our page on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter.